guys, so today I have a makeup tutorial inspired on this new eyeshadow palette that I purchased. This is from BH Cosmetic and it's the Take Me to Brazil palette. I think it's a perfect palette for the summer because it has all these arrays of different colors, every color in the rainbow that you can imagine. And I think it's very versatile to use this since the summer is around the corner. We tend to use more brighter colors during the summer and kind of more darker tones during the winter. So this one is a perfect eyeshadow palette to purchase. I think I only paid like $16 and I brought it on sale because I had like a discount code. But these are the colors. It ranges from pinkish, yellow, greenish, purple. Perfect colors. And I like that it has like a big shade here of black and it has a big shade of white. And not to mention that it also brings a mirror. The packaging is not the best packaging, but it is pretty colorful, and I think it's on the color that the palette brings. It's a perfect marketing, I guess. Eyeshadows are pretty pigmented. Some of them have like a little bit of fallout, but the pigmentation in this palette is really good for the price. As I said, this brings 30 shades and I am very impressed with these. And just as a reminder, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I see you next time. Let's get started with the video.
First thing is first, we're going to go ahead and prime our eyelids. The primer that I'm going to use is my concealer, which is this one right here, the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Pure Beige. And using a brush, I'm going to go ahead and set it with my Rimmel setting powder. Moving on to the start of the show, we're going to use the Take Me to Brazil palette, and we're going to use that yellowish color. And we're going to start in the crease and moving up to the brow bone. We're going to go ahead and put all that yellowy color and then following with that orangey color, because my point here is I want to go ahead and create a transition from lightest shades to the darkest shade. Then we're ready to start with our blue eyeshadows. The brush I was using here is the Real Techniques, and when I started applying it, I saw that there wasn't a really big color payoff, so I decided to go in with my fingers. I know in the intro I did mention that they were pigmented, but you have to apply with your fingers to actually see the color payoff, or you can always spray setting spray. Just wanted to clear that out. And as you see here, we're gonna go ahead and go to a darker shade of blue, and we're going to use a more precise brush, and we're going to apply the color in the outer part of our eyes. And once we're done, we're going to go ahead and blend our eyeshadows. We don't want any harsh lines. Then we're going to follow with that black eyeshadow. I'm going to apply this one right next to the blue color that we just applied, because as I said before, our point here, we want to create a transition. So we went from a lighter blue to a darker blue to a black color that will serve to intensify the look. Once the outer corner of the eye is ready, we're going to go and move on to the inner side of the eye, and I applied this concealer so I can apply the yellow color. However, once I did it, I didn't see that it was as light as I wanted to be. So I went in with my LA Girl eyeshadow primer in the color white, and that actually gave it a nice light color ready so I can apply that yellow tone right on top. I kind of was disappointed that I didn't use the eyeshadow primer from LA Girl. I feel like the colors will have showed much better with that one, but hey, you live and you learn. So then as you see here, I'm applying the yellow tones from the palette. I did bring it down a little lower than I usually do. I put it more into my tear duct area and my lower lashes, because I felt like you can actually see the transition from yellow to blue to the dark black. Alright, once the eyeshadows were done, I went in with my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner and I created a small cat eye. Then I went in and cleaned my cat eye to make it more of a sharper look. And then once that was applied, I went back in with my brush, blending things out a little bit more. I did wanted to put it more towards the outer part of the eye. And because I was gonna go out, I didn't really intensify the black tones. But if this was a night look, I will definitely have applied more of the darker tone to pop out and intensify the look. Once that was ready and all blended out, I went in with these eyelashes, which I was in love with. They are from Makeup by Shayla, I believe. I'm gonna list all the things that I've used on my face in the description box below. As you see here, I'm applying some color on my waterline. The eyeliner I'm using is from Jordana, the retractable pencil in the color Blue Divine. And you guys, you know the little tool that comes into any eyeshadows that you buy from the drugstore that nobody uses and everybody throws it away? I found a purpose for it. I loved applying eyeshadow on the waterline or underneath my lashes. I feel like with that little tool, because it's so precise and so hard, it actually applies the color really good. So as you can see here, I went in with the yellow eyeshadows and that completed the look for the eyeshadows. Following that, I went in with my mascara, the Maybelline, which one is this one? Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express. And that is the finished look. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I see you next time. Bye guys.